Hey, this is Dave from cheapwinefinder.com. And a whole bunch has changed, not so much with cheapwinefinder.com, but with everybody and everything else since our last podcast. No sports, no St. Patrick's parade. People are getting sick and trying not to get sick. Don't go out. Don't go in crowds. Watch out for trains. And it's getting crazy, so let's stay inside with some wine. I think that's my advice. You don't want to go out to bars, though you can. I mean, and you go to stores, and if whatever's left, can't find cleaning products anywhere. Luckily, it's not a problem with me because I'm very clean. But what we have here today is a kind of a fun wine I like. It's a popular wine. Most of the time, the ones I pick are not the most popular, but this is JaM Cellars Butter Chardonnay 2018, and this is a popular one. The cool kids like this wine, and it's a big, flavorful Chardonnay. It's a lifestyle wine. I mean, you go on their website, and everybody's like, they actually have a really good website, and there's like videos of people having fun, and there's jams in the background, and there's really great photography. They do lifestyle really well, but what they don't do is tell you much about it. This is a wine I found for $12.99. It goes between that and maybe $15. There's a lot of competition at that range where you're getting, this is a California one. California means there's some from, the North Coast, some from Central Coast, and maybe some from the Central Valley, Lodi, Clarksburg. We don't know what it is because they don't tell you. And the flavoring comes from a special blend of oak they use, and they don't really tell you any hints about that. Their tasting notes doesn't even say the word barrel, though it says in. And I always figure if they say it's in oak, well, it's got to be some sort of vessel then, something to do it in that. Because sometimes they say on oak, which always throws me off. How do you pour the thing on oak? Well, you do if you use chips or staves or something, and they say in, so that's that. At this price, you can start getting fairly fancy, sometimes single vineyard Chardonnays, and what this is, I don't know, but so you got to taste it, and it turns out it tastes really good. I mean, this is a crowd-pleasing Chardonnay. Let me take a glass here. It's got butter yellow in the color. That's where it comes from. Oh, who's J&M? It's John Anthony family of wines. They're out of Napa. J&M is John and Michelle Truchard. That's who. This is their wine company. They have a couple of other labels. I think, as far as I can tell, the JaM is the most popular. And I haven't tried the other wines, but this one I see everywhere. And it's kind of a big, bold Chardonnay. It's 14.8% alcohol, which is fairly large for a Chard, but you don't get that on the palate. This has got enough smooth flavors that the alcohol doesn't really pick up, doesn't kick up and get hot or burn. Because I know some people are more tolerant and less tolerant of alcohol. Alcohol in wine doesn't normally bother me. If you are 14.8, might be, but I don't think so. This one kind of blends in really well. I'm going to take a sip because this is a flavorful wine. Now, for having the name butter in it, I don't really get a whole lot of butter. I get crème brûlée, I get some caramel, I get I get French vanilla, I get peaches, pears, apples, lemon, lime. I get that. Not so much butter. That's like sometimes butter with wines. There's some old school Napa Valley Chardonnays that are so buttery that I don't really like them. I mean, they're kind of over the top. To my taste, they're kind of out of time. They're old school, and I don't know. I guess there was a time. Don't ask me, because most wines aren't like that, and this isn't like that. And this also has really good acidity. I kind of like wines that make you want to take a sip before you even think about it. This one has so much body. The wine's not really lip smacking, but it's just on the edge of lip smacking acidity where you're always, and I'm going to take another sip because it's calling me. And it's big, it's bold, but it's not over the top. It's kind of balanced. It's kind of still nuanced. And I kind of like that about wines that are big and bold. Yeah, I kind of started off with wine with the Shirazes out of Australia. And the best ones were just so far over the top, it still walked the line. It never got into, where it wasn't like a well-made bottle of wine. It was just going for it. And they kind of pulled it off with the best of them. And this is really nice. This doesn't go over the top. It's got lots of flavors. It's easy to like. All the flavors in here are flavors that people like. I mean, caramel, crème brûlée, French vanilla, peaches, pears, lemons, limes, apples. Yeah, what there's not to like. It's big, it's bold, it's not too big, it's not too over the top, it's sleek, and it's smooth. It's a tasty little wine. Yeah, it's big, but yeah, it's supposed to be. If you're going for that, and it is that, well, then you did well. If you're going for, some kind of Burgundy style Chardonnay and you come up big and bold, then you messed up. But this was going for what it is, and they nailed it. And that's pretty good. So if you're sitting inside because you don't want to go outside, and it's probably better, only time you need to go outside is to, the cleaning supplies are gone, bread's gone. You might as well just go to the wine shop. If you run out of wine, we know things are getting bad. But that's that for me. I'll have some more coming on because I actually went to the wine shop today. I've got myself. If I have to lock myself in, I'm okay. I got some wine. But hopefully you're safe and everybody you know is safe, and take precautions and drink some wine and keep it cheap. And I'll be talking to you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.